Now to the Texas doctor who says she was humiliated on an American Airlines flight, forced to cover up so she could get on the plane. She believes race played a role, and Paula Ferris is here with that story. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning to you, Amy. Good morning, everyone. She is African American. The two flight attendants who asked her to cover up, also African American. Amy, as you pointed out, she is completely humiliated after what she is calling the walk of shame. This morning, a passenger who was briefly removed from an American Airlines flight is speaking out after she says her romper was deemed too risque for the airline.
I was so humiliated. I walked down the aisle with my head down. I didn't want to see another passenger's face.
Dr. Tisha Rowe says late last month, she and her 8-year-old son had just boarded a flight headed from Jamaica to Miami. That's when she was approached by a flight attendant whom she says was African American.
A flight attendant stopped me in the aisle and said, "We need to talk to you up front."
The family physician says that she was then removed from the plane and asked repeatedly if she had a jacket.
I'm like, okay, what is going on? You have pulled me off the plane to ask 3 times, do I have a jacket in a tropical climate?
Wrapping herself in a blanket provided by the crew, she walked back to her seat, later posting these pictures to Twitter, writing, "Here is what I was wearing when at American Air asked me to deplane for a talk, at which point I was asked to cover up." Dr. Rowe believes there was racial and body discrimination at play. Writing on Facebook, "We are policed for being black. Our bodies are over-sexualized as women, and we must adjust to make everyone around us comfortable."
There were definitely other passengers on the flight wearing tropical attire, short shorts. One was also a mother, also traveling with a child, and she said, no way. And
here you go, guys. I have to put this up for y'all to see. Okay, let me break this down for you guys. Okay, so what you guys need to understand is that other countries are more conservative than the United States. You may find this hard to believe, but Jamaica is actually a conservative country. So black people in other countries aren't twerking and shaking their ass every 5 seconds like you see on World Star Hip Hop. There's no curse shaming going on here. This woman is fat, and other countries don't want fat women walking around with their body parts hanging out. So they were probably thinking that what she was wearing may have been appropriate for a teenager or somebody in the United States, but it certainly wasn't appropriate for a grown woman in their country or someone that they perceive to be a mother. A lot of women here have a THOT mentality, and that mentality doesn't fly in other countries. So what I'm wondering is, where's the father? What's up with all these single moms going on vacation by themselves? If this woman had a husband, would she have been wearing this revealing outfit? I also don't see what her being a doctor has to do with it. A lot of women always feel the need to tell other people what they do for a living. It's usually feminist. They're always saying stuff like, I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse practitioner, I'm a vice president, and really nobody cares. So I'm guessing, the feminists are going to have a field day on this one, and this doctor is going to get some money. But I do want to point out, you see these 2 women over there who are discussing this issue. You notice how their bodies were covered up? Just saying. She's wearing clothes. She's wearing clothes. Roasted Hub. Roasting stupidity to perfection.